Alright, update on Axie Infinity. So we're still in the bull flag. Obviously last video we outlined that we are in a bull flag. If we just take a measure move target, you can see that if we do break out of this, we would be coming up to 87, which is a couple of percent away from our 200-day moving average. So it is possible that we would fulfill the target and do something like this. Break out, roll over, and then that would technically be a lower high from this point over here. So all in all, I mean, nothing has really been decided yet. The macro trend is still bearish. Simply if we zoom out, you can see that this downtrend has been in place since the 6th of November. And if we zoom in, you can see that we are currently running into this red line. So we are currently just poking our heads above it. But do bear in mind that, you know, we did poke our head above on this day, we did on this day, this day, and all of these four pokes above the trend line, they were all fake outs. So do bear in mind that, you know, we could literally be coming up to the 382 and rolling straight over. But on the flip side, if we do come above here, use this as support, then I do believe that we would be having a strong push up, at least up to the 73 here, which if we zoom out, you can see the 73 lines up with the 786 of this this macro fib here, from the second low before the bull market push up to the all-time high for Axie. So yeah, all in all, Axie really hasn't made a decision yet. We are getting a tiny bit of good volume in. I mean, nothing really to get out of bed for, in my opinion. I would like to see something like this, like I outlined, a push above, potentially getting rejected off this 382, coming down and bouncing strongly round about the 59, 50, but obviously we could come down to the 0.5. I'd say as long as we stay above 59, which is somewhere around here, in the next couple of days, then I do expect that we would be having a push to the upside for Axie. So in the short term, I am bullish for this coin. I do believe that we are going to have a push of at least 20%. If we did fulfill the target, you could see that we would be coming all the way up to a 42% push. And if we did run into this 200-day moving average, then, you know, we would be going up approximately 50%. So in the short term, there are a lot of signals that this coin is going to have a huge pump. Like I said, I mean, the RSI is turning up. We are currently stuck at the heart line at 50 right now. So, you know, the second we kind of do something like this and bounce from the heart line, you know, that would imply a move like this, back testing the previous resistance, hopefully flip support at that point, and then I could see us going off for the races for Axie. So yeah, I mean, all in all, nothing's really been decided yet. I would like to see some more volume coming in, but do bear in mind we are above this this red descending trend line. I would say that a decision is going to be made tomorrow. If we look at these previous four candles that we got above this red line here, you can see they were all rejected within one day. So I do believe that if we close this candle round about the level we're at right now, let's just say if we close it above 60, come back down, back test this, then I do believe we would be off to the races. So yeah, that's all I'm seeing for the daily candles right now. If we come over to the weekly, you can see that there is basically no volume coming in whatsoever, so that is cause for concern. You know, that kind of shows that on the daily we might have a tiny pump, but on the weekly, I mean, there's really no buyers stepping into this market. Also, the RSI is really falling off the table. I mean, we're getting no strength in for the RSI. A little bit of hopium here. I mean, you can see an inverse head and shoulders on the weekly RSI. So if we do manage to break above this level, do something like this, then that would correlate to what we pointed out on the daily, which would be getting above this trend line. So if we come to the higher time frames on the monthly, you can see this coin really hasn't been out for too long. So the monthly RSI is basically meaningless. I mean, you know, we've been having it for what, a month or so now. The RSI is turning up relatively strong though, so I mean, it does show that there is a slight bit of strength in the pump that we're having in this month. Do bear in mind we're only halfway through the month, so we could really go either way at this point. So yeah, all in all, I'd be ignoring the weekly and the monthly for the time being. I would be looking at the daily, simply because we have this nice bull flag on the daily. So yeah, like I said, one last time, as long as we do stay above 59 in the short term, then I do believe in the next few days we will have a big push up for AXS. Worst kind of bullish case scenario, we kind of do something like this and ladder down, and you can see that this would line up to the 618. So as long as we are above this 618, then technically we are still bullish in the micro term. But yeah, do bear in mind, until we do get a daily close and have a strong daily candle with some buying volume coming in tomorrow, then I really wouldn't be getting out of bed. But yeah, if we are able to stay around the levels we are at tomorrow, then like I said, I do believe that we'll have a huge pump for AXS, at least up to 50%. Whether that is a dead cat bounce before we roll over, that is yet to be seen. One last thing on the daily as well, you can see that we do have a really nice W pattern. So let me delete some of this. I've got so much noise on this chart, so I'll keep this as the most likely scenario. This would obviously be us backtesting the line, and you can see it's a little bit drawn out, but you can see that we've got a nice W pattern here. Bang, bang. So yeah, all in all, I'd say if we do break above this top trend here, which is the middle of the W, which is at 72, then I could see us having a huge push up. So from the breakout of the W, that is a 25% gain, or you know, right about 25 to 27%. So yeah, all in all, personally right now I wouldn't be trading this coin, but if we do manage to have a nice close tomorrow above 60, if we do get some strong volume coming in, particularly I'd like to see volume rivaling the next day, so something like this, indicating that, you know, we are getting more buyers in the market. If we do get, you know, more volume than we've got coming in now, then I'd be a little bit more bullish on this coin in the macro term. So yeah, that's all I'm seeing for AXS right now. Once again, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.